Hi friends, how is everybody doing today? Hope you guys are doing great. Joanna here from Vintage Style by Jo. Today's video I'm very excited about because actually I promised to do this about a little over a month ago, and these are journal dangles, also for our boho journal tassels that we make. I'm actually sitting and working on rebuilding stuff for our shop. So these could be just regular dangles, but we also add them to our tassels here. So this was just something I was working on here, and it's kind of fun. Most of the stuff here that I have today, well, I guess probably 50-50 are vintage jewelry harvesting. So meaning that taking some vintage jewelry here. So here, this is a vintage earring that I had just taken the back off, and I had taken little strands of a silver necklace, and part of a jewelry lot I had found this bracelet, very cool bracelet. I'm sure this isn't vintage, but has lots of cool little beads on it, pearls, all kinds of different types here. So I harvested this to put together this here. So this is actually what I was working on before I started this video, because I was, like I said, making some for our shop. So I wanted to show you some ones that I have already made so you can get an idea of, you know, making some for your journals, or if you're interested in making some to sell. So let me start with this one here. These are Paris themed here. So this right here is some new and then some old. So this Eiffel Tower is new. These are some vintage pearls that I just took, you know, a little piece of a necklace off and just put them on here. This was an old vintage earring that I cut off, and I just, you know, put it on here, if you could see here. So this one has little pieces of new and old. So this P is new. These little pieces are, you could see them, let's see here, are all vintage pieces. These are from either earrings or bracelets, or this is vintage too. And so is the necklace strand here. So it's a little mixture. See how pretty this little accent is. So we usually get a lot of our vintage pieces from either estate sales, or we buy eBay lots, and we've been doing this a long time. So we have tons of so mismatched earrings are broken. So something like this is a broken earring. So harvesting is just taking little bits and pieces from old and putting them, you know, on new. So for example, here, let me show you this. So this ring here is just a ring that I had, you know, we had purchased these online somewhere, or at a craft store. I don't remember where we got them. So this here was an old earring. There's no bottom, and we had gotten actually a bunch of these, if you could see. And there's just little clusters of assorted different beads here. And this was one as well, if you could see here. And then we just made a ring out of it. So we took an old vintage mismatched earring and we put it on top of a ring. So it's kind of quirky and fun. A lot of people like these. If you're having like a sweet 16 or a shower, just cute little fun little things to, you know, give to your bridesmaids, just as a little fun little thing. And they're really just super cute. They're actually quite popular. So this is harvesting, right? We took an earring and made it out of a ring. This dangle here is actually 2 different vintage earrings, because back in the day they had these long chandelier earrings. So I had just taken that, and this was an earring too. So now that is a journal dangle. It's a little boho style, right? And lots of fun. So we definitely like our vintage stuff here. Okay, so this one's another Paris themed one. This was part of an old vintage necklace I had just taken off. The rest of this stuff is mostly new. Actually, this was part of a vintage bracelet. So, and all of our stuff is cleaned. We use a ultrasonic steam cleaner for all of our vintage jewelry, because you'll be amazed, you know, how dirty everything is. So, and like I said, we've been collecting these over a long time. So these are just some ideas if you want to, you know, look at that. And this is new and old. So these were purchased from Michael's. This was one of these bead gallery, you know, bead strands that you get. So, and this part was an actual vintage earring, these 2, right? And they're very cute for your journals. These are all so much fun. So we do have a lot of vintage style Paris themes. So like this one is super fun. Can't get it together here. So this is a little vintage piece here. These are all new here. This is new. This was part of a vintage stone necklace. This was actually a really big necklace. I mean, I've used it in multiple different things here, but it's like a nice pearl stone. And we added our little airplane and our retro flower. So that's kind of neat. So these are just ideas for you. Sometimes it's so much easier just looking to get ideas and to see what someone else did, so you can get, you know, started. Sometimes you just need a little visual to, okay, here. Here's, I have a little Eiffel Tower, another little airplane. This is an I Love Paris. We stamped Paris on here. This is a little vintage cameo. This was a vintage earring. How gorgeous. I love the peaches and the antique bronze colors. And this cameo is new, it's not old. But see, I used the stone as part of the actual dangle. So these are just really, really super fun ideas. And then I used this one here for a paper beaded dangle. So this is a vintage bracelet, and these aren't vintage. These aren't either, but this actually came from, it was actually an old, not vintage, but a tablecloth that actually had little purple tassels hanging, beaded tassels hanging from them. So that was fun. Super cute. All right, so before I started this video, I was actually working on a tassel, a dangle to add to this tassel I'm working on. So for our boho tassels, we add a bunch of different laces and ribbons and some little pearls. I gotta tell you guys a secret. I had gotten this recently, it's a whole, I mean, I've used a lot of it already, but I think this says it was 48 yards or something in the original thing here. It wasn't 48 yards. It was probably like, maybe like 25, but there was a ton of pearls in here. And I got this at a thrift store, a new one that I had found probably about 25 minutes away from my house. I got this whole thing almost full for $5. I was so excited. And as soon as I got this, I said, oh my God, I really have to start making tassels, because I've been getting so many emails on Etsy and our eBay shops about when we were going to be making more, but I'm the only one that makes these. So, you know, along with everything else, you know, I got to make these guys. And there's a lot of, you know, work involved, because you have to take out boatloads of jewelry and tons of stuff, you know, and sift through everything and actually sit. So I think I'm going to be adding this to this one. So I think this is going to be my tassel for this one. But I actually took apart, let me put these guys away here real quick. Excuse me. So this is one for this one. I have to remember what I'm doing, because I have like 20 of these tassels pre-put together. So I had taken some vintage pieces here, and I found this cute little, I'll show you guys. This was a broken earring. How lovely is that little earring? So it's just like that. And I saw this part here, this little strand here with some black beads on it. And I found this in here, and I thought like the black would be so pretty with this. This was an old bracelet. I'm not sure if it was vintage, but it was in a big lot that we had gotten. And I guess at one point it was stretchy, but it's not stretchy now. So I took some of these beads off of it, and I just put them on here. And I thought, yeah, and excuse me. And I had this other necklace that was, I guess, kind of, you know, broken apart. There was like I think this was like a 3-layer necklace. Anyway, so I took a little piece of this here, and I thought if we combine them, we can make a cute little dangle here. And I found this. I was also working through it before I did the video. This beautiful, I don't know if you could really see it, but this is like an antique bronze vintage. This is definitely very vintage. Yes, it's cleaned. It's just an antique bronze earring, but the orange with the antique bronze. I love antique bronze. It's my favorite. And I had this was in here too. So this was like a little necklace. It has like an antique bronze, and it has little beads on it already. Little tiny little beads. And I found this little piece, and this necklace had another little piece to it. And I said, well, that would be so cute if we want to make like a dangle. Not even for the tassels, because for the tassels I usually stick to silver and gold, and I add mostly pearls and, you know, any you know, clear stones, that kind of stuff. I usually keep that for the tassels, anything like that. So for these, like I showed you with these guys, these are all, you know, a little more bold, right? More colorful. I like to keep these a little more, you know, light on the lighter side, because, you know, maybe you're doing it for a wedding, because I had a bunch of people say they were using it for, you know, weddings and stuff. So I try to keep that way. Okay, so now I had this here. Let's put you over here. And I wanted to somehow add this beautiful little vintage earring here. And you guys don't need to have vintage stuff. I just wanted to show you quick. So Michael's and Joanne's, they will have lots of really great bead sales, like, you know, 40-50% off. You could use your coupon at Joanne's, and you can get so many. I got this was originally, I don't know, I think it was like $10.99 or something, and I think it was at Joanne's. I used a 50% off coupon. So for $5, these are super pretty. And these little tiny roses are great. You can get these bead strands too. So if you wanted to add this to a tassel, that would be really pretty. and, you know, these guys. So, you know, you don't have to go for vintage, go for new. I'm just showing you, this is just a little bit more of an economical way to, you know, if you're at an estate sale or a thrift store and you see some fun stuff, you know, just go ahead and pick those up. Oh my God, what is going on here with this? You guys see what's going on? Oh, it only happens in a video. Okay. So, yeah, if you are at an estate sale, and any jewelry cleaner is fine if you know, find stuff out. You can use this connoisseur's cleaner. This Sparkle Bright is highly recommended because it says it's for gemstones, pearls, opals, fine jewelry, costume jewelry, antique jewelry, precious metals, silver, platinum, whatever. So that's always a really, you know, inexpensive way to clean your jewelry and make stuff. Sorry, guys. Oh, I know, I'm stopping again. Anyway, so this was a vintage earring. I just wanted to show you quick. And these were both parts of a vintage earring, 2 different earrings, and we made it a brooch. So that's pretty good harvesting as well. So you can make lots of fun stuff. Okay, so I wanted to get started and put these guys together because this is actually, like I said, this is what I was doing before I started the video. And I figured that I could show you guys just a little bit of how I do it. Looks like I made a mess over here, huh? So let's see here. So this pretty little earring, I think I wanted to do kind of make it like this and let it hang down like this. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. So you can already see it coming together, right? We have a pretty little dangle. Okay, so let's get some of our, let's see if we already have some. Sometimes you could just use, yeah, I'm just going to take this. It already had a little thing on it here, so let's see what it looks like. We're doing this for the first time. And a lot of times we're doing mixed media. So we're doing, you know, this has the gunmetal black on here for the chain. And then this one has a brighter silver. But we're gonna just, oh, this one has a little thing on it too, good. Okay, so I'm just taking my trusty little tools here and I'm going to add, we'll see what it looks like. And then when we buy, you know, lots on eBay, or we find like, sometimes when you go into a estate sale, they'll have like bags of jewelry, you know, like mismatched or broken. And then when you get home, you get so excited because it's like, you know, it's like a little kid, you know, you're going through everything. And also, a lot of times you get a lot of these little clasps here. Lobster clasps, and they're great to have too because, you know, just keep them for any future project. But oh, that turned out pretty fun. That's a great little dangle for a journal, right? So what do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think when you see this, because this is actually my first. Actually, I did do a video on snippet rolls, and I showed you guys some of our vintage jewelry that I added to some of our snippet rolls, and adding little bits and bubbles and stuff to your snippet rolls is so much fun, and it's a nice way to accent and to jazz up. You guys know I always say jazz because I like jazzing things up. Okay, so that's number 1. How cute that would be hanging from a journal. So cute. It looks nicer when it's down here to show you up. So this was just a little broken earring that was in a lot. This was all broken mismatched jewelry that we just made. So, okay, so let's move on to this one here. So here is, I'm in love with this vintage earring here. Okay, so let's try and put this one together. Let's see. I love when a plan works out here. Okay, so again, I'm not sure if this was a part of a necklace or an earring, but as you guys can see, it already had beads in it. So it's kind of like super fun, right? Then this also has the gunmetal necklace, and this is the antique bronze. If you guys could see here. All right, so let's add our little, I just picked this up. I don't even know what it was from. It was just in the middle somewhere here. So I'm just going to, straight up, I'm just going to add it here. And this is just improv. You guys are watching this as I'm doing this. And then, let's see here. Every time I come down and sit down to do a video, my neighbor's cutting the grass. I mean, can't make this up. All right, so I'm just going to use the existing pieces that are on it here. Of course, it has to give me a hard time, right? Okay. And I have these little hooks here. And just going to stick it on here. Just a little hook. These guys you could find anywhere. These little hooks here. Little pins. Oh, look. Our little dangle looks kind of neat. Tell me, guys, let me know what you guys think. Again, these are just little pieces that we've taken. So when I sit down to do these, I just go through, you know, a lot of this stuff, and I pick out, you know, different chains and all different pieces. And this is actually quite time consuming, you know, so this does take time to sit if you have a big lot. If you were just doing the new stuff, you can, you know, always just, you know, pick out exactly what you want and, you know, just do that. But I mean, it's kind of fun getting like when we get new fabric, it's very exciting. I love sitting down and getting new fabric. We recently went on a fabric haul to a thrift store, and we got tons and tons of beautiful fabrics for like, I think it was like $7 or something. So it was something kind of crazy. So we love a good deal. Okay, so that's it, guys. So I showed you some of the ones I already have made, right? And these we have made already. Some vintage, some new, right? Our harvested rings that we made, our harvested brooch, and I was just trying to think of something else. I don't think so. So I think you guys help me decide what I'm definitely going to use this here for my tassel here. So look how beautiful this vintage earring is right here, right? It's just a mismatched little earring with a pretty little rhinestone in the center, and then this little crystal was floating around, and then that's it. So there's so many ideas when you you guys are sitting and you have your stuff out. And the main thing is just sitting down and going through everything. And, you know, sit at the table and just like I did here, I just grabbed a bunch of things that were black. And I just, you know, I didn't even, you know, you guys saw what I did. I mean, I just took a bunch of stuff. I said, I don't know. I mean, you never really know. And then, you know, putting things together, you know, they don't really take that long. But just sit and relax. I mean, this is something that's, I mean, I just find this very therapeutic just to sit and go through stuff and check things out. And just, I mean, what I usually do is I'll take a whole bunch of, I'll take just a whole bunch of chains, like silver, gold, whatever. And I'll just line up the chains just like this. And then I just put stuff like right on top of them. So I'll say, you know, I don't know, I'll just kind of match things up. And then I'll just kind of go and, you know, put things on top and say, you know, so, and it's not permanent. You're just kind of playing around with different ideas. And that's it. Just exactly. I just picked this stuff out. This one seemed to, obviously this doesn't really 100% match because like I said, this is gunmetal silver and this is the antique bronze. But the color schemes are really pretty and they're really nice. And, you know, laying on your journal makes a beautiful little dangle. A nice little vintage earring. So that's what I've been working on, guys. So let me know what you guys think. I mean, like I said, you guys saw what I was doing and it's not planned out. So I hope you guys enjoy this because like I said, this is kind of fun. So, you know, you have like if you have a collection of, say you had gotten an auction, whatever, there's so many different, you know, items that you can use. These are just broken earrings that this was in a lot too. So how cute would that be if you made that as a ring? Oh, kind of funky, right? It's just fun stuff. So like this is a part of a vintage chandelier earring, right? That would be so cute as a little dangle for your journal, right? Put it on a chain. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this. How retro is this? Right? These are just like so, I mean, these are so much fun. So this is just a little earring. I mean, and I'm going to say that we have probably 2 boxes of vintage earrings. So that's kind of looks like a little dream catcher type earring. But these are just really cute things. Again, you don't have to do vintage. You don't have to go. But if you're going to an estate sale or a thrift shop, look for cool old stuff, you know, because you're giving old stuff new life. And you're using them to make something really cool for your journals. And again, if you are planning to sell these are hugely popular. I mean, this is one of our top 3 items. Our tassels, our dangles, and our cell phone tablet pillows. So these, like I said, I've been getting a lot of requests when I'm going to be making these. And, you know, so I'm going to be making a bunch of these, but I wanted you to see some. So let me know what you guys think. May 2nd, we are going to be doing April's giveaway winner. If your account is private, we can't see your name. So if you would still like to be in for our giveaway, our monthly giveaways, we've only been doing this a few months. So, but we've already given away lots of cool stuff. But if you'd like to be involved in our monthly giveaways, just leave a comment and just, you know, hey, whatever. So that's it. So again, May 2nd, we're going to be doing the winner. This time I'm not doing a preview of items because I was told not to, because I think we're going to do a compilation of the different videos like we did for March. So, but lots of cool stuff, lots of videos to come. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate all of your support and your kind words. And we will see you soon. Thank you.